And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Well, winning Game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they can put a stranglehold on this series with the win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Zach Eflin.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Geraldo Perdomo leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering upstairs. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Blaze Alexander in the box now. No balls and a strike. Eflin measures 6 feet 6 inches, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That clips the corner. 1 out, bases empty. Caught him looking for the K. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the inside corner for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's just foul. And the righty deals. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that is that. Nothing doing for Arizona. Orioles due up in the first, no score. You're watching the World Series on the show. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Brandon Pfaadt.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Bottom of the first, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. The pitch. And that one missing low. And there's a ball. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And that one clips the corner. And he grounds one to the right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing they can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ketel Marte. Eflin back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. And the pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That's in for a strike.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Rosario quickly to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Will Brennan stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one misses in the dirt.
1-0.
Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the Bag, and that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The pitch. That one misses. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
That clips a corner. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Next one in the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
Fergalicious.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Countful.
He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Wow, I'll tell you, things start feeling pretty dicey when you're tracking one into the corner like that. So I love the effort to leave his feet to make an awesome leaping catch. Timed it just right and held on for the out. Definitely a highlight reel play.
Here's the second baseman, Kobe Mayo. First pitch misses. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Two outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So man aboard, Colton Cowser now at the plate. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires.
Rescue.
Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Now into the ball game on defense, Terrin Vavra. He'll play second. This is Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. Struck him out looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. That catches the corner. Why to kick the pitch. And that one hit to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that quickly 2 away. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And takes low for ball one. Top of the third, no score. This one popped up. Mountcastle under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And we are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And the pitch. On the ground, Marte. Rutschman retired. Jorge Mateo now. And that's down and away. And the right-hander deals. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Scoops it up barehanded, but no chance. That's an infield single.
He saw the infield playing deep enough to drop down that bunt, and it paid off for him. Nice execution. He put that ball down the third base line where he knew it would be a tough play. Took advantage right there. Very smart move.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Check on the runner. Mateo back safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Yeah!
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit on the ground, might be two. Tags the runner for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head to the fourth inning now in game two. We're tied 0-0. Game two of the World Series. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Eflin back to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Perdomo, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offered in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And he deals. Out to short. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Now it's the DH, Blaze Alexander. There's the strike. Swing and a pop-up. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1. Eflin checks over to first, and he's back. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. All tied up here in game 2 of the World Series. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Alexander around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So one gone with a runner at third. Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? One out, runner at second. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Man at second. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now the left fielder, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. Base hit center field. Here comes Marte around third. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 outs, runner at first. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he pumps it a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 2. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now a chance for Gabriel Moreno. Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Brian Baker is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Rogers also throwing. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And now the count is even. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. waiting to hit for the D-backs. This one in the air center field. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the 4th, and now Ahmed Rosario.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Well, Siggy here in Baltimore, and crab cakes. We need to get our hands on some crab cakes. You think we'll get someone to maybe run down for us and grab a few?
Absolutely. It's got to happen. Maryland crab cakes, the best. And talk about the seasoning. Nobody does it better than the people here in the city of Baltimore, but even so here at the ballpark, some great food.
Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, and I'm kind of partial to my guy Boog down there over that right field wall, and some barbecue, because Boog can fire up some pretty good barbecue.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we haven't seen any of that yet up here in the booth. Come on, man, let's go.
1 down, base is empty.
Low ball.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. McCarthy makes the grab on the run.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike. Righty to the plate. That misses. Now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one moves his feet. The Diamondbacks leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there. Still down 3-0. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A wind and the pitch. Gurriel gets a piece.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's the strike. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around second is Gurriel. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Eflin departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Brian Baker.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And next is the designated hitter, Blaze Alexander. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
No outs. Runner on second. Cuts Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. And that misses off the outside edge.
2 balls,
One out
strike.
and a runner at second. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. And there's 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In the air, left field. Cowser on the move. And that is that. D-backs with a run-scoring double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the World Series on the show.
So electric, baby. Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. Somehow I let you take me. You're so electric, baby.
Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. And the pitch. Flips the corner, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Terrin Vavra stands in now and watches strike 1. Bunting for a hit. Bare hands it. Tough play. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
Two outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs.
Ball.
Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-2. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jacob Webb getting ready to go. Perez, the lefty, warming up as well. The pitch. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Slider misses outside. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out. Will Brennan stands in now for the Diamondbacks. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball popped up. Rosario in position. And there's two away.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the right fielder,
Two outs, base is empty. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Just missed.
2-1.
Way inside. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. You can stomach a two-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Moreno in the box again, takes a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Carroll, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw there. Safe. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Adley Rutschman. And here it comes. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next pitch is outside.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Foul ball. The D-backs leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one hammered back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. 0-1 now. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Juan Soto. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The pitch. And there's a ball.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The 2-1. Base hit right field. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Rosario on third. Soto at first. 1 gone. Drilled to right. Way back there. And that is gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning. And they lead it. It's 5-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch.
Here.
Movement in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply up and throwing. Nelson warming up as well. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Way high.
That's up.
Bounced up the middle. Marte. And there's 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Swing and a ball popped up. Suarez drifts towards it. He's got it. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Webb.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Gurriel. The pitch. Gurriel gets a piece. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. And that one is inside. That's off the mark. 3-1. Geraldo Perdomo on deck for Arizona. Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the tying run on at first here in the late stages of game 2. A little out front there as he swings through it. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, no outs. Blaze Alexander digs in now. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Cionel Perez taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Two on, one out. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a good eye there. That one almost got him.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
Out towards right center field. They get the out on Marte. And that's the third out. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Still down a run. It's 5-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Nelson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, one-run game. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. The pitch. Line drive, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Adley Rutschman. That one almost got him.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
In there at the knees, 1-2. That one missed.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cowser gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one the other way. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Mateo stands in now and watches strike one. 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. And that ends the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Gaddis. Well, 1-run game, and now Eugenio Suarez 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's off the inside edge, and that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Felix Bautista appears to be getting loose. Treinen getting cranked up as well. And that skips in the dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That was blasted to the moon, and we are all tied up. It's 5-5.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Will Brennan stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now 1-1. And another ball. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's hard hit on the line. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One down, runner at first. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball for a strike.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Gaddis throws to first, and he's back in there. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Right-handed reliever. Here's a rocket out to left. Drops into the glove, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 6-5.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
The left-hander on now, Keegan Aiken.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these type of finishes go a long way for a team. They still have to win the game, but it'll mean a lot if they close it out.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Orioles 5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Alvarado. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. That's outside. And that's ball 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Jeff Hoffman, the closer, is getting loose. Looking to get the tying run on base. Grounder off the pitcher. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
No outs. Runner at first. Ahmed Rosario, the next to hit for the Orioles. Strike on the inside corner. In there at the knees for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him swinging.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Juan Soto now. Wouldn't chase that time. Next one misses. 2-0.
To a count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's the strike. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throws. That's a stolen base.
Well, it's really showing us the dynamic skill set.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.